Hey everyone, I know it's late, but Happy New Year to you all. I'm Nowis, and welcome to episode 58 of Ricster Diaries. It is Tuesday, the 18th of January 2022. The time is now nearly 6:10 in the morning, and today's journey, and to kick off the year, we're going to be taking another trip to West Yorkshire. Now, the purpose of today is hopefully we'll see some 225 sets, and also plenty of 195s as well. And we're going to cover hopefully 2 new stations today as well. But our first main station is going to be a morning rush hour session, hopefully, at Leeds. So, to get to Leeds, starting the journey here to Scarborough, we're going to make quick tracks to the Scarborough station and catch the 0634 Transpennine Express Nova free service to York. Then from York, we're going to catch the 0744 cross-country service to Leeds. Hopefully, everything should go to plan today. Fingers crossed. And let's go out there and let's enjoy the day.
Unless you're exempt for the protection of yourself and other passengers, please wear a mask while aboard this train. If you are exempt, please sit
Okay, on board 6009 Brutus and TPO rate. Let's go platform 1.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to York. This service will be calling at Azuma, Malta and York. The next stop will be Azuma. For the safety of yourself and others, please wear a face covering on board this train at all times, unless you are exempt. Next to us is 6031 Felix. As you can see that, well, that's been spun throughout the channels between here and Doncaster.
Yeah, that's right. You can hear it, and you can see it. Our train to Leeds. 22011. And 22029. Even coach these unreserved coach. as I thought. 8:10. Didn't have to sign in. We'll go down this platform. Let's go. Leeds morning rush hour.
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's icy weather,
0846.
Based on the North Portal, to enable passengers to store their luggage.
Okay, I'll finish it there now. It's now 9:23 in the morning. An incredible morning's rush hour stint here at Leeds. And now we're going to move on to one of our new stations, which is Barnsley Interchange. The 195 passing me there. On the Blackpool North to York. So we're going to catch the 9:38 Northern service to Barnsley Interchange, which is going to be one of our new stations, but I don't see the train. So we are just going to have a look and see if that train is still running. If not, we'll have to catch a later service. But nevertheless, a few 158 vans. Double Perkins power came from Carlisle this morning. These changes pulled up now. 195 bashing. Let's go forward service to 958, north service to Lincoln. This was Barnsley. 107. It's the James podcast. Just running a few minutes late due to a late running.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
Once again, welcome on board the 938 Northern service through to Lincoln Central. We'll be calling at Wakefield, Kirkgate, Barnsley, Meadowhall, Sheffield, Darnall, Woodhouse, Kiverton Bridge, Kiverton Park, Shire Oaks Workshop, Retford at Gainsbury Road, Saxelby, due to arrive to Lincoln at 12:03. In the interest of safety, I would just like to remind all passengers, if you could take a few moments just to familiarise yourselves with the safety information posters situated around the train. If you do see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of train crew.
Okay, it's 9:50 in the morning. I've just heard from the guard that there is... Well, first issue is we're following a late running stopper service to Sheffield, and secondly is apparently there's a signalling fault, so we'll see if we can get to Barnsley, but if not, we'll have to change our plans. But it can't be helped. These things can't be helped, but anyway, plodding onwards, just passing through Huddersfield. And very shortly, that northern service will branch off to Castleford.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
waited a long time to see this 158. This is a Hellfire Perkins 158, number 158816. I rode this back in 2016 between Hull and Scarborough. Had a fun journey between Brighton and Scarborough. I'll never tell you this thing is Hellfire. Well everyone, here we are then at Barnsley Interchange. It's 10:30 in the morning and it's actually a decent looking station. Right, here it is. 2 platforms, and behind me is the bus interchange, operated by Stagecoach Yorkshire. Train services from here, only one train operator, that's Northern. However, in its heyday, you used to have Midland mainline trains, which used to run a daily service from here to London Pancras International. But nowadays, you get trains through to Leeds, fast, and also stop via Castleford, Stoppard and fast to Sheffield, via the Penistone Line to Huddersfield, which will be travelling along there later on. It's going to change through to Nottingham, Lincoln Central, and yeah, I think that covers all of it really. And on Sundays, this is Sundays only, but Northern operates their long distance service linking Huddersfield through to Lincoln Central. So we're going to do just under an hour's filming here. Unfortunately, we did get here a few minutes late, which has curtailed my plans slightly, but not too much. So yeah, plus we're getting an hour's worth of automated announcements as well while we're here. So far, it's been a really good start to the day. Very promising. Let's keep this momentum going. Huddersfield, what the Penistone Line. Huddersfield. What else would I like to say?
Transpennine Express service to Manchester Piccadilly.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This is an ex-Northern Pacer, number 144001, seen at its new resting place here at Huddersfield. I believe this was turned into a community centre, but wow, I never thought I'd be glad to see a Pacer again, but I am. What a find this is, what a find. 5, we want to go with the X63. Take us as far as Brighouse. Then, it's a bus driver, took the red light there. Anyway, once to Brighouse. From Brighouse, I'll catch a train to the final station, which will be Hebden Bridge. It's going to be easier after catching the train because trains draw till 16:35 and over 2 hours to Brighouse by train. So this is like the best plan B option, really. The bus in question is a Volvo White Gemini 127TL. This is not the X63 branded, this is the first Huddersfield branded. Okay, we're now at Brighouse Railway Station. It's 4:20. To be honest with you, I don't think that would have made that much of a difference, to be honest. We could have waited for 16:35, but I will be honest, I was getting bored at Huddersfield. It was okay, but it wasn't the best session. It's just that Northern and Transpennine running, well, reduced timetable at the moment, so we'll have holds on it. However, though, rather interestingly, we've got 195128, which will take us to Hebden Bridge and a fate as well. Actually, it's Hebden Bridge. Indeed, it is 195128. The Chapter. Just behind Brighouse.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
The 8 o'clock, which is Burnley away, yeah, that's off. The 4 o'clock's like 5 days off. It's the 4th, then it's on the weekend. Yeah. So that's what it is. I won't be back to so after I thought I'll be back to like so we're coming out Manchester there.
St Martin, Leeds. There's 82 to 16. Presumably that's going to wait for a classmate and then both work to Doncaster. Okay, at York. 2 minutes past 8, and this is our train home. Still makes a nice change compared to having Nova 3 all the time. We'll be off at the Class 185 Desiro in place of Nova 3. Well, come on, who does not like good old Desiro? Next to it is DRS higher there, I think 60.034 it is. That's been on driving training once down to Clevehorbs. The preparations of Nova 3s going up and down that line. Anyway, here's on Donkey home. 185, 136 to Scarborough. And 21 17 or thereabouts, that service anyway. It's crossing them with the ooze. Platform station. I see a signal box. Okay, and somewhere in darkness we're pulling at Scarborough.
We're now approaching Scarborough, where this service terminates. Before leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats. And retain your tickets, as they may be required when exiting this station.
Platform.
Thank you for travelling with Transpennine Express.
One? Or 2. Could be 2. Where's platform 1? And home sweet home. Right then, everybody. Just got back home. It is now nearly coming up to 21:33 in the evening. So let's conclude the first outing of the year. So to kick things off, which for the first time in 2 years we managed to go out in January, we decided to venture off to West Yorkshire once again. The purpose for today was to get plenty of 195 notables, which the ones I've missed out on, 331s, and we're hoping to see any 225 sets, but we did not see any. So anyway, let's start the journey. We started this morning at Scarborough. We got the 0634 Transpennine Nova free service between Scarborough and York, and for the first time in a long time, we've had a trouble-free journey. Let's hope this is first of many stress-free journeys. At Bolton, we saw 68031 Felix. That was attached to another free set. I can't be 100% sure what the number is, but that's been going between Malta route to Doncaster, in preparation of some of the free sets which are due to start on the South Pennines route in the near future. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold now. It's only got indoors. Anyway, at York, when they changed for the 744 cross-country service to Leeds, and I was very surprised. It was not a busy train at all. The carriage I was sat in, it was half empty. It was crazy. Anyway, nevertheless, we got to Leeds, went to Network Rail sign-in office. We didn't need to sign in. They said, yep, that's fine, you carry on. Anyway, needless to say, it was an epic morning rush hour stint. I never got so much variety in a morning rush hour. We were due to see Nova 3, but sadly, Nova 3 was placed by Class 1E5, but the main thing was to start the train ran anyway, so that was the main thing. We saw the new Platform 0 in use, which was, I think, primarily used for the Harrogate trains, but then we allocated, I think, to Platforms 1 to 3, or Platforms 1 to 5, I can't be sure. And Platform 0 is used for the Skipton train. So that was nice to see. It was good to see the Class 333 units, which is sister class, the 332s have all been scrapped. They were ex-Hebden Express units. So it's good to see those around. Yeah, we've got Nova 1 notables, Azumas, we've got light Class 66 as well, and that was it really at Leeds. Anyway, afterwards we then caught the slightly late running 9:38 Northern service to Lincoln Central. The train was delayed first of all due to late running Northern service that was working a stopper train, and secondly is the other train. And secondly, apparently there's a signaling fault along the line, so that hampered our progress a little bit. But nevertheless, we made our next station, a new station for us, which was Barnsley Interchange. And yeah, it's a nice little station, 2 platforms, right next door to the bus interchange as well, operated by Stagecoach Yorkshire. So yeah, good variety in 195s, 158s, and 150s. I did mention in it today they used to have the mainline trains that used to operate a daily service from Barnsley to London St Pancras International. I was worked by a Turbo Star. Then, after Barnsley, where they got an hour's worth of automated announcements, I did miss out on the Lincoln announcements, but main things we got the Huddersfield, and we got like the Sheffield stopper, the Leeds stopper, and everything else in between. So we got those done. So when I caught the 1203 Northern service to Huddersfield, travelling via the Penistone Line, and it's a very picturesque line, but the stations are really close together. You don't notice, but they are very close together. Some stations are. But nevertheless, we got to Huddersfield. We tried to get an announcement with automated announcements, but it didn't quite work out, but not to worry. And then with the train spotting, in terms of variety, we didn't get much at all really. But that's because Transpennine is running a reduced timetable. That's number one, and also Northern has reduced, cut back on their Huddersfield to Castleford, which was worked by a rail replacement bus. And secondly, the hourly train service between Huddersfield and Bradford Interchange was only one train, 15269, and that was running every 2 hours. Anyway, we didn't see Felix or Bolt, I'm afraid. They must have been kept warm indoors. But we resorted to plan B, because the original plan was catch 1635 to Brighouse, and then change to Brighouse to get to Hebden Bridge. But I wasn't going to wait that long for a train, so I decided to catch a bus, which we rode on board a first right Gemini. Between Huddersfield and Brighouse on the X63. It didn't quite work out. It turns out I was waiting for that same train anyway, so it didn't make a difference. You're waiting for that train. But anyway, a Class 60 tug that caught us off guard. That went speeding through. And surprisingly, on the Wigan Northwestern diagram, we had a Northern Class 195. So it looks like the 195s are working on the Wigan Northwestern diagram, so that's worth keeping an eye out on. Anyway, we caught the slightly late running 1651, I think it was, Northern service to Wigan Northwestern. That was took as far as Hebden Bridge. And I will say, stunning station, Hebden Bridge. I know it's filmed in the dark, but it is a stunning station. I mean, the architecture of the building, just everything about Hebden Bridge station is just truly incredible. We saw a train, and there was another one, apparently Class 60s, but they completely caught us off guard. But it's okay. Anyway, after Hebden Bridge, we went for the journey home. So journey home, we called it 1841 Northern service from Blackpool North. We called that all the way through to York from Hebden Bridge. I will say, I mean, we're about an hour 20 minutes, and the bike course is actually okay. It's actually fairly decent on the 195. Has to be said. Then from York, we then caught what was substituting for another free set. Was a Class 185. Sadly, 2 and another threes were not available for use today, but not to worry. However, we caught the 2018 Transpennine Express service through to Scarborough, and I will say, for the first time, we've had a trouble-free journey between York and Scarborough. The previous occasions in 2021 has been problematic, but on this occasion it's worked out absolutely superb. And that's it. So all in all, the first outing of the year has been, it's been fairly decent. It's been pretty good actually. And I'm looking for exploring more of the Cinder Valley line. which does look really, really good. So really nice to explore more of the line, which I might consider for the future. And yeah, it's all looking good. So, thank you very much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Nowis Wiki. All the other links can be found in the description below. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.